Ugandans for the past 1 week have been treated to a cocktail of sex tapes and cheating scandals, all from media personalities. Now, after the screenshots of an alleged cheating spree of sports journalist Andrew Kabura leaked, Ugandans took to social media and enjoyed the scandal as long as it took them. Now, just when people thought that Kabura was the man of the match, NBS dancer Queen Nagawa Catherine outperformed Kabura when her sex tape dropped, diverting people's attention from Kabura to a whole new other vibe. This is not the first time Ugandans are experiencing a sex tape from a public figure. It's been here. Tizza has done it, Zari has done it, Jack Pemba has done it, and then recently, allegedly, John Black also dropped one. So it's not new. Why am I bringing this kind of stories? Allegedly, there is another sex tape that is in the pipeline, and guess what? Fik Famaica's. We don't know how true this is, but it's likely to be under the way. Now, I don't know why most people want to record themselves while having sex, because up to now I'm still beating my understanding whether what value does it add for you to record yourself having sex? Does it add any flavor to the sex? Because if you ask me, that is more like hard work, like double work, because you're the actor, you're the director, you're the cinematographer, you're the editor. Imagine all those things on one person. You have to satisfy someone. That's just double work. What value? Just have the sex and go. For once, I think for once we should just learn how to have sex and go. For me, if you ask me, if I've ever recorded myself, I think I tried it once. And gave up because I realized I was not giving my best. But the moment I dropped that camera and I dropped that phone and put it down, it was game over. Game over. If you waste your time trying to satisfy other people, trying to capture yourself on camera and everything, you're not going to give it the best. The next day you're going to see she will not return. You will not see her again. I'm telling you. So that said, we actually are watching out for Fik Famaica Sex Tape. We don't know how the Fresh Buy will be performing. Last month, I think John Black allegedly dropped his. So probably we shall be here to compare and contrast and see who has more work in music and that side of the bed. Now, moving on. So there's an old clip of a certain member of parliament that was advocating for tailor-made condoms for men from South Sudan and West Nile. And his reason for that was that, according to his research, I don't know how he found out or established these facts, that men from that side have very big have big manhoods. I want to listen up.
Karamoja, South Sudan. I have proved this, that people around these areas have got bigger sexual organs, and therefore this will be considered for bigger condoms.
How did he know? How did he confirm that people in Karamoja, West Nile and South Sudan, have bigger sexual organs? Did he go to the field, do a population census? Imagine this guy moving door to door, measuring these men's, sexual organs, and then writing down, this is 12 inch, 30 inch, 40 inch. I think on average, a Kejong, a normal Kejong man has to have 12 inches of a sexual organ. Then a Sudanese guy must be having about 17 inch, and then our brothers in West Nile must be around 15 inch. So overall, the conclusion is that these guys need tailor-made condoms. Uganda is very interesting, man. Well, the truth is, this guy is actually speaking about a serious matter that talks about a matter that involves protecting ourselves, people protecting themselves from sexually transmitted disease, and most importantly HIV, which makes the issue quite important. But I mean, if you can't, just take the whoever you're going to have sex with to the hospital, check them up, make sure they are straight, and go have sex. And I don't even know what to say. If you know, what I'm saying is that there are more pressing issues than procuring more money. And the funny thing is that members of parliament in Uganda can actually table this motion in parliament and lobby for funds to have condoms tailor-made for people in particular regions. And yet there are people that have more pressing issues like this. Hell, people that don't have medicines in the hospital, people that we have bad roads, the economy is doing bad and all that kind of stuff. So this guy should also find a life and try to legislate on other things other than think about making tailor-made condoms for this guy, for these men in these regions. Moving on, August Alsina. So I think a day ago, August Alsina posted something on his Instagram, which to me actually was very disturbing. I feel like August actually, what he posted was beyond the music, and there was a message he was actually communicating that a lot of people missed in his post that he made yesterday. Let me look at these videos here. I'm gonna show you some, because you don't know nothing. So for those of you that don't know, August Alsina is an American R&B artist, a very talented young man, but has been having a lot of struggles with his health. He has an autoimmune disease. That means actually your body fights against itself. Mostly it's connected to his liver, so it's more like the body is fighting against itself. So there's no easy way of finding medication for him, so he has to always be on and off hospital, on and off hospital. And more than the time he actually got a session stage, he collapsed, and later on he regained his consciousness. But since then he has actually not been doing so well in the music world. So he took to his social media and said that all the loved ones who support me, these last couple projects are likely to be the last you'll see or hear of August Alsina. With that said, it's my hope that we can enjoy each other while I'm here. Now mark these words. It's my hope that we can enjoy each other while I'm here on my last victory lap around the sun. I'll strive to make it as nostalgic as possible for you, with beautiful tunes and high vibes, with great love always. Yeah, that's what August actually said. And if you actually read that, took a serious attention on that post, I think it's just beyond the music. It's beyond the music, yeah. It's beyond the music. Yeah, so that was a very emotional message from August Alsina. When someone says his last victory lap and while he's still around the sun, it means basically, I think he has little time left, and he said project, so he's working on a couple of projects, not only one, so that it's something that he's leaving us with before he leaves us, you know what I mean? So looks like maybe the brother is losing the battle with his life, and the only thing he wants to do is to make sure that he leaves us with some projects to vibe along with. And also don't forget that August Alsina is the one taking care of his brother's kids, his 2 daughters, and this came after his brother was shot dead, and now he became the breadwinner. So whatever it is that August Alsina meant, we hope it's not death, and we wish him well and good health as well. Yes, that's it. I think moving on. Also, how should I say? Former TV personality, socialite, businesswoman, Sheila Gashumba. Actually, she's called Sheila Gashumba. Currently is in Dubai. She's in Dubai, and while in Dubai, she posted while in Dubai. So while in Dubai, she took a picture of herself in a swimming pool. Yeah. And then she captioned it like, she said that it's crazy hot in Dubai, but I brought the heat too. She posted a picture on Twitter. So for me, for a long time, I've always viewed Twitter as an elitist platform, a platform of people that, people that have gone to school, people that look at themselves as educated, classy, people that don't have a lot to say, people that have a lot to say, but in a very precise manner. That's why I think it has very few characters for you to express yourself, while Facebook is, for all the Kayola. So she posts a very sexy picture of her in a bikini and in a pool. And this is what I least expected from these Twitter guys, man. So what guys do is take screenshots of the picture and then zoom it in so that they basically target the front area that the area that exhibits the entire camel of this beautiful girl of Sheila Gashumba. And honestly, after these idiots of Twitter, these Twitterians zoomed this picture, it confirmed to me that small girls actually are not a joke. What people say about small girls is not a joke. The sister has loot. She's carrying some very crazy stuff with herself around. So we don't know, but all I can say is that she's beautiful, and I think people should stop. This Twitter guy should stop zooming on people's pictures, especially people in bikinis. One fool said, if zooming was a person, then he zoomed a picture and drew a zero around it. And another one said, if zooming was a person, another one said, how is this called in your language? It's just stupidity. But then, well, if you don't want people to do this to you, or play around with your pictures, don't post such pictures. Fortunately, Sheila Gashumba can handle all this bullshit. She ain't gotta say none, because she knows there's a lot of stupidity on social media. But you know what? She's a beautiful woman, hardworking, and she's going to keep getting the bag. That said, moving on. Kevin Gates is a rapper, and I know most of you guys know him. Those that understand Kevin Gates, abamutegera kati abatamutegera kangezeko banyonyola. Those that don't know, let me explain. Kevin Gates is an American rapper. That's all I can say. If you want to know more about him, go and Google about him. So he said that if a woman comes in the bathroom and talks to me while I'm taking a shit, I find that very romantic. Ew. That's crazy, man. I think romance these days is an acquired taste. Just like Dave Chappelle one day say that the taste of pussy is acquired taste. It's an acquired taste, man. I mean, you see, I can't even stand myself when I'm alone in the toilet. How do I expect someone to stand my shit in the toilet while I'm taking a shit? I mean, and I'm coming to believe that actually the litmus test of whether that person you're dating is going to be with you forever or not is by either farting for them or calling them when you're taking a shit for them to have a conversation with you while they're taking a shit, because you do that. If they can tolerate your fat, they are the one. If they can have a conversation around you when you're taking a shit, they are the one. Osanga omuyenge yalidde ebijanjala n'agattamu ebikomando natekamu walagi kitoko. I can fight for you until you even get headache. I want to think that, well, that could be true. That's romantic and everything, but it depends on your level of financial stability. When you're broke, you literally eat anything. Whatever you find, you put in your stomach. So after you put like 100 things in your stomach, when you fart or poop, my brother, that shit is not easy to bear. I've had experiences whereby someone farts and you get instant headache. I promise you get instant headache, you get flu. You totally feel your entire body just gets disorganized from someone's fart. And then when someone has money, you get to choose what kind of food, and most of the time you want to eat some good food. And have you realized that when you eat spicy food, you shit spicy shit or you fart spicy shit? Well, Mr. Being stupid. But yeah, that's what Kevin Gaines said. But I think it depends from person to person. For me personally, I don't want you to come and stay there while I'm taking a shit, because I believe that taking a shit also deserves, you have to concentrate. These things have a discipline. I've tried to read a newspaper while taking a shit, but the moment I start reading and burying myself into the newspaper, the shit stops to come. It stops coming. Or be on my phone while I'm shitting. It also needs a certain level of discipline and concentration. So man, I can't shit when someone is there. Yeah, I have to. I can't do that in phone. I can't shit with a phone. I don't know how you guys do it. This thing needs concentration. The best shit is taken while concentrated. Just focus on the shit, focus on the pushing, and you'll get the best out of it. Period. This shit of she is romantic when she comes and sees me taking a shit, I don't understand, man. How do you clean? So you even clean your shit when she... that's gross, man. It's gross, man, guys. That's all I had for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and then if you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. Yeah, give it right.